Hello everyone, welcome back to Anantha Lakshmi Academy. I'm Anantha Lakshmi. Today we are going to cover the rest of the problems of exercise 6.3. Even before to this, we have covered the first 6 problems of exercise 6.3, 6.2 and 6.1 and the related concepts. If you are directly coming to this video, I would suggest you to go through those videos first so that you will have a better understanding of the problems that I am going to teach now. And as usual, before solving these problems, exercise problems, I would strongly recommend you guys to go through the examples so that you will have a better understanding and a better view on how to solve the problem. Okay, so let me get started with the problem number 7. Here they are asking us, show that A1, A2 and so on AN form an AP where AN is defined as 9 minus 5n. Also find sum of 15 terms. Okay, what is given? Generally earlier they used to give us the form of series 1, 2, 3 and so on till 10 like that. But here an expression is given, AN is equal to 9 minus 5n. And they are asking us to find the sum of 15 terms is equal to how much. This is what we need to figure out. Alright, so how can I find A1, the very first term? By substituting 1 in this particular expression. So this is going to be 9 minus 5, which is nothing but 4. A2 is 9 minus 5 into 2, 9 minus 10, which is minus 1. A3 is 9 minus 5 into 3, 9 minus 15, which is minus 6. Okay, now if you observe the difference between these two terms, minus 1, minus 4, which is nothing but minus 5, and if you observe the difference between these things, minus 6 plus 1, which is nothing but minus 5. So okay, let me write it as A2 minus A1 is equal to minus 1 minus of 4 is equal to minus 5, and A3 minus A2 is equal to minus 6 minus of minus 1 is equal to minus 6 plus 1, which is again minus 5. Therefore, the common difference which is nothing but D is equal to minus 5. Why did I say common difference? Because this is common for the consecutive terms, isn't it? So A1, A2, A3 and so on, are they in AP or not? Form AP, arithmetic progression, with a common difference of minus 5. Okay, now what are we supposed to figure out? S15. Sn, we know, what do we know? Sum of n terms. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Isn't it? So S15 becomes 15 by 2 into 2a. 2a is nothing but the first term, 4. 2 into 4 plus n is 15 minus 1 into d is minus 5. Alright. So this is going to be 15 by 2 into 2 4s are 8 plus 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 into minus 5 is 5 4s are 20. Okay, this is my 14, right? 14 into 5. 5 4s are 20. 5 1s are 5, 70. Okay, so this is going to be 15 by 2 into 70 minus 70 and plus 8. So minus 62. So 2 3s are 2 1s are 15 1s are 15, 15 3s are 45 plus 1 is 46. Since there is a negative sign, S15 is equal to minus 465. Okay, given an expression, we figured out the first 3 terms and said that, calculated the common difference as well, and said that as they are having the same common difference, this is going to form an AP, and later we calculated the sum of first 15 terms. Okay, that is about problem number 7. Let's look at problem number 8. What is given here? If the sum of the first n terms is given, sum of the first n terms of an AP is Sn is equal to 4n minus n square is given. Even before that, we are discussing about sum of n terms and all, right? So what would be the sum of the first term? It is nothing but the first term itself, isn't it? So let me give you a clarity on this. So S1 is equal to n by 2 is nothing but 1 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? N is nothing but 1. So 1 minus 1 is, this is going to be 0. 2 gets cancelled. S1 is nothing but a itself. Alright. So sum of the first term is going to be nothing but first term itself. What is the first term? Is the first question. So what is the first term? By substituting 1 here, you get 4 into 1 minus 1. S1 is nothing but a is equal to 3. Therefore, the first term is equal to a is equal to 3. Now what is the question? What is the sum of first two terms? In order to get the first two terms, we have to substitute 2 in the given equation. S2 is equal to 4 into 2 minus 2 square. 4 2s are 8 minus 4. S2 is equal to 8 minus 4 is 4. Now what is the next question? Sum of the first two terms is 4. The first term we figured out, 3. The next sum of first two terms is 4. What is the second term? Here comes the note that I have given in the when we are discussing the concept of sum of n terms in AP. I told you there is a formula wherein it states that an is equal to Sn minus 1. So nth term is equal to sum of n terms minus sum of n minus 1 term. So what are they asking? They are asking us the second term. So A2 is equal to S2 minus S2 minus 1. S2 minus S1. S2 is 4, S1 is 3. So A2 is 1. You know A1, A2. Now similarly find third, 10th and nth terms. Okay. Now what is S3? Okay, the third term. In order to know the third term, S3 is going to be substituting 4 into 3 minus 3 square, which will be 12 minus 9, 3. S3 is 3. In order to find the third term, A3 is equal to, this is going to be S3 minus S2. That is nothing but 3 minus 4. A3 is equal to minus 1. Alright. Similarly, 10th term also they wanted, no? So 10th term, S10 is equal to 4 into 10 minus 10 square. That is 40 minus 100, which is nothing but minus 60. Okay. So S10 is minus 60. In order to calculate the 10th term, we also need to know the 9th term, right? So I am also going to calculate S9. 4 into 9 minus 9 square, which is nothing but 36 minus 81. So 11 minus 6 is 5. 7 minus 3 is 4. 45. So how do we calculate A10? A10 is nothing but S10 minus S9. Isn't it? So S10 is minus 60 and this is minus of minus 45. So minus 60 plus 45 is nothing but 15. So A10 is minus 15. Isn't it? Now we got the 10th term. What is the last term? Nth term they are asking us to figure out. So Sn is equal to, what is Sn? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now we know A, 3. A2 also you know, right? D is nothing but A2 minus A1. A2 is 1 and A1 is 3. 1 minus 3 is going to be minus 2. Okay? Yeah. So D is equal to minus 2. Now you know A and D. N is nothing but sum of n terms only they are asking. Okay, hold on. Similarly, find third, 10th and nth term. Okay, they are not asking you the sum of n terms. Instead, they are asking nth term. Okay, so a nth term, what is the formula? An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So this is going to be, what is a? 3 plus n minus 1 into what is d? Minus 2. So this is going to be 3 minus 2n plus 2. That is nothing but 3 plus 2 is 5 minus 2n. Therefore, the nth term is nothing but 5 minus 2n. Alright, so what have we done? We just substituted the one value like 1, 2, 3 values and then figured out the form a1, a2, a3 values by using the formula an is equal to sn minus 1. And eventually later we ended up with nth term. Remember you to read the question properly, whether they are asking us the nth term or sum of n terms. Okay. That is about problem number 7 and 8. Let me get started with the next problem. So here we have the 9th problem. Find the sum of first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. First 40 positive integers is what they have asked. So let me start with the first number that is divisible by 6. Okay. Let me write given. Okay, first 40 positive integers divisible by 6 are, let me write it like 6 tables, 6 comma 12, 18, 24 and so on, it goes on. But they are asking us first 40 positive integers, right? So n is equal to 40. In order to know this, either we need to know the common difference or, so here if you observe the common difference, d is nothing but 12 minus 6, a2 minus a1 is nothing but 6. So sum of the 40 numbers can be figured out as n by 2 into, okay, let me write down the formula first. We know sum of n terms as 2a plus n minus 1 into, so this is going to be S40 is equal to 40 by 2 into a is nothing but 6 plus n minus 1, 40 minus 1 into d is nothing but 6. Okay, 2 20s are 20 into 2 6 are 12 plus, this is 40 minus 1 is 39, 39 multiplied with 6. 39 and 6 is, okay, 20 into 12 plus 6 9s are 54, 6 3s are 18, 23. This is 18 plus 5 is 23. And if you sum it up, 20 into 234 plus 12 is 6, 4, 246 into 20. 2 6 are 12, 2 4 are 8, 9, 2 2 are 4, 4 9 2 0. The sum of the first positive, sum of the first 40 positive integers that is divisible by, sorry, that is divisible by 6 is nothing but 4920. Therefore, the sum of first 40 positive integers divisible by 6 is equal to 4920. Alright, so that is about the 9th problem. Let's look at the next problem, which is nothing but the 10th problem. Okay, here read out the problem. While reading out the problem, try figuring out what is given in the problem in terms of our expressions, I mean in terms of arithmetic progression, like parameters of arithmetic progression, whether a is given or d is given, what is given is what we need to figure out. That's the reason I am explaining you this word problem. A sum of 700, here sum is given, so sum of 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes. So sum of how many terms this is? 7 terms. So sum of 7 terms is nothing but 700. Okay. To students of a school for their overall academic performance. If each prize is 20 less than its preceding prize, there are 7 prizes. There are how many prizes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and each prize is 20 less than its earlier price. This is 20 less than second one. This is 20 less than. So what is this? This is a constant number. Minus 20 is a constant number that is being added to each and every term. So this is forming an AP. And can I assume this minus 20 as the common difference? Yes. Sum of 7 terms is given as 700 and common difference is given. They are asking us find the values of each of the prizes. Nothing but A1 to A7 values they are asking. Okay. So let's get to solve this. So given, let me write given, sum of 7 prizes S7 is equal to 700. Each prize is less than its preceding price. Each prize is less than its preceding price by, each price is less than its preceding price by 20, right? So that means if I let A1, A2 and so on A7 be the prices. So as per the given statement, so here each price is less than its preceding price by 20, which means, so the difference is going to be minus 20 here. Okay, because A2 is less than A1 by 20. So the difference should be minus 20. Okay, now substituting this here, D as minus 20, S7 is given as 700, 7 by 2 into 2A plus, okay, 6 into minus 20 is minus 120. 7 into 7 ones are 7 hundreds are 100 is equal to, if I take 2 common here, A minus 60. So A is equal to 160. Okay, A is equal to 160, which means A1 is 160. So A2 is 160 minus 20. That is what is given, right? Each price is 20 less than its preceding price. So A2 is equal to 140. And similarly, A3 is equal to 140 minus 20, which is 120. A4 is 120 minus 20, 100. A5 is 100 minus 20, which is 80. A6 is 80 minus 20, 60, and A7 is 60 minus 20, which is 40. Alright, so these are the values. So find the values of each of the prices. Therefore, the values of each of the prices are, for the first prize it is 160, for the second prize 140, 120, 100, 80, 60 and 40. Alright, that is about problem number 10. So with these problems, I am closing this video here. If you understand the content and if you feel that the content is worth watching, please do like, share and subscribe to Anantha Lakshmi Academy. Also, please publish this to your friends, your 10th class friends or any of your relatives studying in 10th class. So that is about this video, and thank you for watching.